Allow me also to welcome you and your delegation to the National Treasury to participate in the signing ceremony of the exchange of notes on provisional loan credit for the Mombasa Gate construction project and Mombasa Special Economic Zone Development Project amounting to 84.89 billion yen, which is equivalent to 82.713 billion Kenyan shilling. We'll also sign today the exchange of notes for grant assistance for the infrastructure development in Mombasa Special Economic Zone in Dongokundu area, amounting to Kenyan shilling 6.08 billion. Let me, on behalf of government and the people of Kenya, extend our appreciation to the government and people of Japan for this support. The loan credit amounting to Kenyan shilling 46.574 billion will be applied for the construction Mombasa Gate Bridge over the Likoni Channel in order to improve trade and tourism. The completion of the bridge over the channel will significantly decongest the city of Mombasa by providing alternatives to the Likoni ferry, allow free movement of marine vessels that need to access Kilindini Harbour, as well as enhancing traffic flow from the mainland to the south coast. This is a dream come true for the region. The level of challenges with the ferry, occasional mishap in terms of accidents, loss of lives, and particularly now interconnecting the two both South Coast and Mombasa will be an incredible success for us of our country. The remaining portion of the loan credit of 36.13 billion will be applied for development of special economic zone with the aim of boosting the manufacturing sector in line with government Big Four agenda, as well as creation of new jobs for Kenyan citizens, and therefore contribute to higher economic development of the country. The project will also enhance container handling capacity at the port of Mombasa. I wish to inform Your Excellency that Dongokundu Special Economic Zone is one of our flagship projects identified to boost economic growth of our country. I wish to take this opportunity once again to thank Government of Japan for providing the loan credit for the two projects under very high concessional terms, incredibly concessional terms. The credits will attract an interest of 0.1%, repayment period of 28 years, and grace period of 12 years. These terms are therefore favorable under our current borrowing policy, extremely favorable. Regarding the exchange of notes for the grant of Kenyan shilling 6.08 billion that we have also signed today, I wish to inform that the grant will be applied for development of phase 1 component of the infrastructure development in Mombasa Special Economic Zone project, which includes the provision of water supply to the proposed construction of the first bath at the Dongokundu, land leveling, and drainage works.
Japan's support for the SEZ project started with the development of project master plan. Today we have signed the agreements by which Japan is to provide about $350 million concessional loan and about $57 million grant to develop a port, access road, electricity supply, water supply, drainage facilities in the Dongokundu SEZ. According to the master plan, approximately 27,100 people are to be employed when the SEZ is fully operational. Upon completion of the SEZ projects, it is expected that many companies engaged in various business activities, including manufacturing, will take advantage of the opportunities created by the SEZ. In this context, it is anticipated that SEZ will be a major contributor to the accomplishment of a key aspect of the Kenyan government Big Four agenda, that is manufacturing. Mombasa is a paramount gateway not only for Kenya but also for the entire East African region through the Northern Corridor transport infrastructure. I therefore hope that SEZ grows to become a hub of industry for the entire East Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, the most serious traffic problem that Mombasa is struggling with is that the congestion occurs every single day at the Likoni Channel. It is estimated that more than 300,000 people cross this channel daily, with most of the daily crossings of both motor vehicles and pedestrians occurring at such rush hours in the morning and in the evening. Today we have signed an agreement by which Japan is to provide about $450 million as a concessional loan, which will fund the construction of a bridge over the Likoni Channel. This will create a transformational solution to the traffic congestion problem which has troubled the residents of Mombasa County for a long time. Through the development of the SEZ and the Mombasa Gate Bridge, I believe that we will take a strategic step towards enhancing the functioning of Mombasa as a gateway to the Indian Ocean. And that along with this, we will promote the interaction between Africa and Asia, and finally to pursue the stability and prosperity of the international community.
I was a bit surprised by the comment of the Council of Governors, because what we indicated, everybody knows that the money is not with the county. But we said with immediate effect on that day that we've released 50 billion for the counties, and they know the procedure. The matter, it has to go through the controller of budget, who, through their own request, will release money based on the amount that they have requested. So what we said is that the Division of Revenue Bill having been assented to by the President, and we knew that CARA was going to be assented the following day, we have put motion, necessary motion in place to make sure that there will be no delay on the part of the National Treasury. Just to confirm to you, the National Treasury has been the forefront in consolidating the amount of money so that we will not fall any month behind. The money has been sitting with us, and we are only requesting for the request, the official request from the counties, because the rest is a procedural issue between the control of budget, the accounts in the central bank. But on our part, we have released the money and is in the process of finding its way to the counties. We are not only serious, but we have no other option, because we must live within our means. We cannot continue borrowing, and so the easier route is that we must cut down on our expenditure. And we have categorized levels of expenditure, even under the current. There is a core expenditure, which includes salaries, which includes, statutory deductions like to NHIF, to NSF and others. We may not have leeway on that, but there are areas that we have options in terms of, doing without. If we don't train people this financial year, nobody's going to die. If we don't go for foreign trips or local trips, nobody's going to get a headache. So what we are doing is that we want to make sure that we cut down on those areas whose effect will not be detrimental to the full operation of the ministry. And when we cut down the recurrent expenditure, then we will realize more, which we are going to use for the implementation of the Agenda 4. And should we, by any chance, make surplus, we'll now reduce the size of our borrowing. And that is the way we are going to go, not only this financial year, but moving forward into the future, because we have to manage, and the most reasonable thing to do is, it's like a family, Government is also like a family. We have unlimited cost. We have unlimited appetite to spend, both on luxuries, on essentials, on clothes, on all these. But certain expenditures have to be postponed until you realize that you can afford. So that is the way we want to go, and we are appealing to not only the ministries, but also Kenyan to understand. All this will come up with certain painful, outcome, but I think it's something that we can tolerate, and it's something that we can bear for the time being, so that we realize a better situation in the future.